I am playing Like a Dragon in Hawaii. I love the name, Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. And I'll be honest, I've never played a Yakuza game before, or a Like a Dragon game. I did order Yakuza 0 and Akami, and I know that through Limited Run Productions, they're a little bit behind right now on the production. They just sent out an update the other day about them, but I'm excited to dive in and play them for the first time and go back to the original parts of the story. But I've heard that this one was, okay, this is accessible. You don't have to have played the other ones. Just jump in and have fun with this storyline. You don't really need to know a lot of the backstory. Just have fun. Have some fun with the combat. So it came out today officially, and I've been playing it for a few hours, and I have to say, really, really enjoying the combat right out of the gate. So, you know, just after the tutorial, I'm not much further than the tutorial. This is the tutorial right here at the very beginning of the game. When you wake up on the beach and a little boy kind of helps you with some water. That's right at the beginning of the game. But I love this combat. I immediately fell in love with this combat and the combos. One of my favorite things to do was to grab an enemy, holding the B button, grab them, and then you can do a whole bunch of combos to them, like swing them around, stick your sword in them, kick him backwards, the aerial attacks. But I love there it is. There was that move there. So the grab, then multiple moves. You can jump up the air, sort of throwing daggers in the air for these aerial attacks, which is really cool. The dodging is satisfying. The parrying is satisfying. So if I get a lot more of this, I'm going to be very happy about it. And it appears that you will, because right after you start the game, you're kind of right in the midst of it, and just as soon as you walk away from this initial tutorial, you're like, oh, there's a whole other group of pirates that I have to tackle right away out of the gate. How many of you have played a Yakuza game before? And are you looking forward to playing this one? Again, I think well, there's the parrying, so you're able to block with your sword. This is one of the stronger pirates that confronts you. What I find interesting, too, is like, wait a minute, why are they pirates? Because it's like pirates set in a modern time, because as he wakes up on the beach, there's a little boy who has an asthma attack, and he like uses one of his inhalers. And you're like, wait, oh, so this is current, this is modern. He's a modern pirate. So I'm curious to see where that goes. And again, I've never played one of these two before. So this is Ready Player Gamer says, what game is this? This is Yakuza, or Like a Dragon, Yakuza Pirate in Hawaii. It just came out today. Yeah, and the flying moves here. And then, of course, you charge up attacks as well. But I found the combat to be... Powered by Flo says, yeah, the devs just thought, why not? Right. My volume is super quiet. You guys can't hear me really well? Let me drop the audio of the laptop down. Can you guys hear me better now? Sorry, I hope you guys... Stockona says, no, I'm not going to play this. No interest at all. You guys can hear me okay. Solo Board Game Night says, Like a Dragon is a great series. It seems it's no longer turn-based. Loud and clear. Okay, everyone says you can hear me fine. Okay. So sometimes on the YouTube browser there, just like pull up the little thing underneath the video, and there's like a little slider there. You can even make it louder there if your speakers are already just fine. Okay. Josh D says, I've only started to get into the Yakuza games about a year ago. Yeah, I'm excited to play more of this. Again, I've only played a few hours today, but I think the combinations, in many ways, it actually reminds me a little bit of Prince of Persia and the Lost Crown with the combos that you're able to do. There's a lot of really interesting aerial combat combos, tapping the triangle button 5 times or the square button 5 times, and then do an aerial attack after that. These charge up attacks that you can see here. And then you get the Mad Kennel, the circular gauge. It's called the Madness Gauge, and it charges up over time. These heat actions that allow you... This is cool, too. You can actually create doppelgangers. Maybe this is in other games, I don't know, but now I've got multiple versions of myself that I can go after. They do attacks on their own, so they're not just relying on you. This reminds me a little bit of like Remnant from the Ashes, when you can summon some of the powers, bad guys that can, the spores, the rot that can go off and attack enemies on your behalf, which is really cool. So you don't have to attack everyone, especially if you have the charge up attack. So it's on, I think it's on all platforms, isn't it? It's on Steam, it's on PS5. Is it on Xbox? I'm sure it's on Xbox as well. Quantum Logic says, I've only played Yakuza Kiwami, but not 2. How did you like Kiwami? Now, Kiwami is the remake of 1 and 2, right? Or is the remake of 1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah, I know. They release a freaking Yakuza game like every year. It's pretty insane. Thank you guys. Great having you here on this Friday. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. And have a great weekend. If you're playing some games, I'm going to go back and play some Like a Dragon. I've been having fun with that. It's been so much fun. And I'll be playing some Indiana Jones. Yeah, I just got to the like in the Himalayas section of that. Oh my God, I love this game. Really, really do. So yeah, really excited about these games. Anyway, have a great weekend, everyone, and we'll see you back here soon.